Good morning, and welcome to today's spiritual reflection from Deborah's Tree. I'm the Reverend Rosalind Taylor, very happy to be sharing this moment of meditation and reflection with you this morning. As you know, I often like to start off with some kind of symbol of entering into divine presence, and so today I have a copy of the Open Word. This is a symbol that's used a lot in Swedenborgian contexts and in many other contexts as a way to indicate our openness to the wisdom that comes to us from the divine, and also the way that the divine shares wisdom with us and in ways that we may need from moment to moment. And so setting the word aside, I'm offering today a reflection, in the final reflection really, in a series that I've been working on here about prayer. I started with about praying the name of the divine, and then moving specifically to the Lord's Prayer, the Our Father prayer that Jesus taught his disciples. And as you may recall, at first we looked at how Jesus used the Aramaic language, and so the Aramaic words that he used can be expounded based on their root system. And so we had a version taken from the Aramaic language, and then we had a more modern version from the New Zealand Book of Prayer. And now today I have a version of the Lord's Prayer taken from the Theology of Emanuel Swedenborg. And as I've mentioned earlier, I believe that prayer is a very important spiritual practice for people of all faiths and all kinds of belief systems. And whether it's like a personal prayer or prayer in community, whether it's formal or informal, any kind of conversation with God, I think, is very important for spiritual existence, spiritual thriving. And especially for Christians, Swedenborgian Christians included, the prayer that Jesus taught us is highly important. And so, as you probably know, Swedenborg expounds the inner meaning, the internal or deeper meaning within the Bible, including the Lord's Prayer. It's not written out all at once, the internal meaning. It's scattered throughout the theological writings, but pulling bits and pieces together, I've come up with a sort of internal meaning of the prayer. So I invite you to settle down, let the rushing around maybe of this morning be set aside for a moment. If you have a candle or the open word or some other symbol to help you focus on your spiritual being for a moment, open yourself up to whatever this reading can bring to you for today and for your week. Lord, one with the divine, we see life through you. May everything that is divine within you and everything that proceeds from you be kept holy. Help us to be joined with you through love. We ask that our lives can become an image of heaven as we receive you in our hearts and souls. We trust you to move us continually towards an everlasting state of happiness. In your complete mercy, prepare us to admit and detest our limited ways and start a new life, while we look with mercy as you do on the lives of others. You seem so far away as we struggle, yet we know that you are present, freeing us from the evil we have chosen. In truth, your glorious truth emanates from you and moves into creation with power for never-ending goodness. There was a lot packed into that, but I hope that some of it spoke to you today and that you go ahead and have a very blessed day today.